Alright, so I'm just waiting for the March vlog to render through. I just got done editing it. Took way longer than I needed it to, but it's a learning curve. We got over it. I'm using a new program. I'm using DaVinci Resolve instead of Premiere Pro, which is what I usually use. And I like this one a lot better. The only difference is this one's crashing my computer a lot because my GPU isn't good enough, supposedly. I do have an older one, so it makes sense, but might have to switch back. I hope not, because this one's a lot more intuitive, a lot more easy to use. But let's see, what have I done this month? I did a Last of Us 2 poster, and that got delayed because the game got delayed. I did a Nemesis poster for Resident Evil 3. I'm currently working on that right now at the time of filming this, so you will see it eventually. And then, what else? I think that's about it. Alright, so it's about halfway through the month of April. I've been working on 3 different pieces. I've been doing a portrait just to practice brushes and make sure I have my values right with the iPad, which I'm liking a lot. It's a lot better than my mobile studio at the moment. Portability is a lot better. Apple Pencil's kind of blah, but I got a grip to make it a lot easier to work with. I have the paper-like screen protector now. It's just everything's starting to work better in the favor of making more and being more portable and all that. But I have a Last of Us 2 one, I have a portrait, and I have a Resident Evil 3 one. Resident Evil 3 is the Nemesis, the new villain. The old version of it is a little bit better graphically, like graphic design wise. I know the newer one kind of just looks like a warped person. It doesn't really look like an actual character. I tried it out with the first one and it's just not working out the way I wanted it to. All right, so it's getting closer to the end of April, so I wanted to do another update. I've gotten my Resident Evil piece done. I ended on the Last of Us 2 piece a couple days ago. I'm not super happy with how it turned out, so I'm probably just gonna scrap it. Not sure. I'll probably bring it back once they actually decide to show what the next release date is. But I did that, and then I started up 2 more pieces. I got a sort of like a octopus lighthouse movie type theme going with one of them, and then the other one is going to be a bat hanging upside down. That one's going to be a t-shirt design. I also sent out one sticker from each set that I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of doing a wildlife set, and then also sort of like a creepy breakfast type thing. I haven't finished a lot of those yet, but all the wildlife ones are done. I just got to have them sent out to Vinyl Disorder for them to, you know, print off. But with the whole virus thing going around right now, shipping's been kind of like taking a decent amount of time from everywhere that I've gotten products from. So I'm trying not to like heavy load everybody with everything I'm doing. Just, you know, taking it one step at a time instead of everything all at once. Alright, so it's hitting the end of the month. It's been very productive, but it hasn't felt like it's been productive. A lot of my spare time has just been kind of sitting around, which I'm not too happy about. But looking back at the footage, I did notice I made a couple more things this month than I would have, you know, last month or the month before. I got a couple paintings done, which I'm pretty sure I've shown. The new one, the lighthouse inspired octopus type one, I'm really liking how it's turning out. It needs a little bit more rendering. I'll probably show a time lapse of it here somewhere. I'm thinking of turning it into a print. I also got a couple things from Vinyl Disorder, and I did a couple stickers from them last month, which if you watch the vlog you can tell they turned out really good. They're a little bit smaller than I would have wanted, but I tried out their matte stickers this time and then their vinyl on another one. Because one was digital, I wanted to make sure the colors were super accurate on that one. That's gonna be that guy. And I'll probably show some footage of it as well. And then I tried the matte on a pencil drawing because I wanted it to look more like it was on paper. And that's that guy. You can't really see it. I put it on my little water flask that I use there, since I'm trying to cut back on plastic. But if you guys want those, there should be a link to them soon in the description. I'll have those, and I'll have prints all in the same spot. I'm thinking of doing Etsy, just ordering stuff in like I've been doing from Vinyl Disorder, and then once I have enough stock, just start selling it from there. Just because the whole Redbubble and Society6 and all these other websites that I've tried, from what I've seen, the quality's good, but there's only so much that you can kind of sell off on it. It just seems like they gave you way too many options, and you're drowning in a bunch of other artists that you're just not going to be able to sell a whole lot unless you already have a following. Etsy, however, I've heard, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I've heard that they actually promote your stuff, so hopefully that'll work out, and then these right here will help as well. I'm thinking of doing some tutorials in the next couple months. If you guys have any suggestions on what you'd like to see me do, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I'll try my best to make sure that I have at least something pertaining to it. I'm thinking of doing one for eyes. Let me see here. I made a whole list last night. So I'm going to do sketchbook tours, just so you can see how I used to be compared to how I am now, and then kind of gauge your progress along with my progress. And then how to shade drawings, because that's the one thing that I'm the best at, is just kind of rendering stuff out. How to draw eyes, how to draw heads. It's just a bunch of different ideas stacked on top of each other. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see which ones work and which ones don't. Not really guaranteeing any of these, but depending on how they turn out, I'm probably going to try doing a whole series. And then I'm thinking of starting up a comic as well. But I've been known to bite off more than I can chew many times, so we'll see if that works. So I'm super happy with how the stickers turned out. I'm super happy with how the paintings for the prints, not the prints themselves, the paintings for the prints are turning out, and then I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Most likely next month I'll have a shop update and then actually open up everything so that everybody can buy stuff, if I haven't already. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll show a drawing or a painting or something, I don't know, something.